To all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Terrell Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos out there or wherever you at in your chart. Hey, this is directly for you. Now, the title of this one is They Wanted You to Do the Work, but They Do Not Like the Outcome, okay? Again, they wanted you to do the work, but they do not like the outcome. Now, this is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, not only that, I tried to do the best that I can for you and could for you as well. Now, shout out to all my beautiful queens and goddesses out there. Happy early Mother's Day. Now, I do want to celebrate to y'all and say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all the queens, okay? Now, if it wasn't for a woman, some of us men couldn't be raised the way that we need to be raised in the right way. Now, if some people have not, I just wanted to say, if some people haven't been around in the feminine, I still just want to say happy Mother's Day to you. Now, for some of the men that has been doing the same role, salute out to you, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm just want to say happy Mother's Day to all my goddesses and all my queens out there. You doing a phenomenal job. There's no rule book when it comes to raising kids or parenting or even raising a brother or sister, whatever. I just want to say thank you if nobody else told you that. So happy Mother's Day to all y'all beautiful vessels out there, okay? Now, let's get back and make sure I do everything right. This is the disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, not only that, I try to be the best reader that I can for you. It's other beautiful people out there that can help assist you on your journey if I can't be the one to help you, okay? Ashe, amen. Namaste. Now, spirit guides in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Anybody wishing any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, what we're going to do is take that energy and give it to the universe and never to the sender, okay? Ashe, amen, namaste, salah. Let's get directly into this thing. What we're going to work on today is brilliance, okay? This is going to help you with inner light, radiance, and focus within the heart chakra, okay? Directs breath to the heart, chest, and ribs, assists the immune system, and it helps you uplift your energy, okay? Now, bend the two index fingers, softly touching them together, bring the thumbs together facing upward, spread the other fingers apart and wide, hold the mudra in front of your heart, a few inches away from the body, relax your elbows downward. Now, if you got heart conditions like hypertension and stuff like that, use this mudra as caution. Now, not only that, let's go ahead and get into it. But what we're going to focus on that last one, that third one, is I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. Ashe, amen. Namaste. Let's get that in here. Now, I also want to say shout out to my A1 Day 1. Shout out to my B2 Round 2s. Now, if you are cross watching, you coming in watching for Virgo, and this is resonating for you, just take the Virgo out and, put your placement in, okay? So, let's go ahead and breathe in this positive energy and let go of all the negativity. Breathe in. Positive energy. Positive light. Full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not for you, let that go. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light. Full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, letting it go one last time. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. Hold it. And release out. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. I embrace the radiant brilliance of my loving heart. Ashe, amen. Namaste. Let's get directly into this thing. So how y'all beautiful people doing? Sorry, we've been doing a lot of little night readings, but this is kind of better off for us. Timing is everything. Time is of the essence. So let's go ahead and see what we got for the beautiful Virgos. Again, they want you to do the work, but they don't like the outcome. Now, Virgo, crosswatcher, I'm sensing right now some of you are being guided by spirit to do things that is pleasurable more for you. I feel like you are being more happy in the dynamic that you are walking towards. Like some of you may be seeking a new relationship within yourself, or you may be even getting ready to pursue into a new relationship. I feel like some of you, if you are a couple right now, I feel like some of you have raised the white flag or surrendered into this going with the flow, and this is bringing a beautiful beautiful dynamic out of you, because you are getting out of the oldness that you once carried, talking about mentally and logically having the lack of direction of even when it comes to communication, like you didn't know how to express yourself. So I feel like some of you have been completing a lot of cycles when it comes to you being for a lot of you being stubborn headed. But now, not only that, some of you just know how to balance your emotions very, very well. And I want to say kudos to that. Now, I do see like some of y'all ready to start a new adventure or a new project. Some of you may be getting ready to look out for another new job endeavor. Or for majority of you, I feel like if it comes to a relationship, you are starting to learn how to love yourself more. Now, I am telling you now, get ready, because I feel like an emotional shift is going to happen by the 12th, okay? Now, that is a full moon that's coming in, so be ready, because I feel like this energy that's around you that don't like the outcome, they're going to have to end up getting ready to do the work, or something's about to end up coming out through some type of karma, and they're going to have to confess something out to you, okay? Ashe, amen, namaste. Spirit guides in the universe, what do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node in Venus. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising. I feel like Virgo, somebody may be trying to keep you stuck in some type of situation. I feel like it's a lot of tension when it comes to you breaking free from some type of spell or some type of control tactic that they may be having on you. Now, for some of you, I do feel like with the Three of Cups in reverse clarified by the Ace of Swords basically being upright, it is letting me know right now, Virgo, you are turning around being more in a new divine light, but somebody is overindulging into something that is emotionally not helping the connection. Now, can be you, Virgo, finally just pulling back because you want to see a more positive outcome of what's going on in the situation that you may be in. Or Virgo, this may be them overindulging in trying to keep you blocked from some type of truth coming out, some type of balance that's going to help you do whatever you need to do. Okay, now the clarity that I'm seeing, I feel like Virgo, even though you being optimistic about some type of truth that you already see, or some type of way that you keeping your mind sharp, I feel like deep down within your soul, you are starting to manifest or take action into something more into your future. Now, I'm seeing the changes also, like Virgo, I'm noticing that you want to grow with this person. You want to get out of feeling abandoned or feeling alone or feeling isolated. You want to be not codependent, but you want to feel acknowledged into some type of relationship dynamic. And I feel like something may be into play, but you are overcoming over this from the fears from deep within, or maybe some type of past issue or some type of issue where you may have to been in isolation in order to see the bigger picture with somebody or someone. This could be even being with yourself. Now, Virgo, I feel like the challenges that may be going on with the Queen of Swords right here being clarified by the Knight of Cups basically being in reverse, it is letting me know you are having issues about seeing things in a new light, or somebody may be having issues of seeing this new way that you may be perceiving. You may be giving a reflection or a mirroring somebody energy of how they giving you. So if they giving you 25%, Virgo, you not giving the 75 no more. You dropped it down to 25 and then just 50% up in the air. And I feel like this person may be feeling like all the goodness of what they once had is dissolving, all because they see that you either may be noticing that they not putting in the work, or by you mirroring in a situation, it's creating a lot of disputes because some people want their cake and ice cream too. Ashe, amen. Now, not only that, Virgo, I am sensing somebody is ready to move forward. It's either you or this other person. I feel like you ready to go back and move forward in your traditional ways, while you can no longer being stuck in some type of situation with the Eight of Swords. You may mentally feel like you trapped inside a relationship, and you are starting to follow your intuition by buckling down, going back to your traditional value. I feel like for some of you, you are making decisions that you made once before you got in a certain type of cycle with someone, or some type of stagnation cycle you are starting to see the bigger picture of. Now, King of Pentacles is very significant to me, and is really eyeing me down, because not only you going back in your traditional values, I feel like some of y'all just going back to the ways that help you move forward throughout in your life. You got tired of going through an adversity with somebody who supposed to match your energy, and they turn around, just give nothing but a bad relationship and this, that, and the other. I feel like some of y'all have already understood that. So now you have been pulling back, or you have been taking a necessary time that you need to see things clearly when it comes to somebody that's around you. Now, Virgo, even though the outcome that you see for yourself, you wanted the outcome to be beautiful, like the pick house on the fence, your wife coming in or your husband coming in, y'all 50-50 on the chores, or more like 80-20 for y'all women. You want your men to do this and that and the other. I'm not judging you. To each his own. What you manifest is what you manifest. But I'm just saying, you just want all of this, is like all of that right there and the other. But however, it's not coming into fruition because somebody, again, is not doing the work. They put you in this work with the King of Cups basically being in reverse because they knew you was an emotional wreck. So they knew it was easy to blame you for something that they didn't have to do work on. This what made you feel like you was alone and isolated, because you like, I know Virgo. Virgo is like, okay, if I do the work, I hope you doing something too. Now, when I say doing the work, it's not Virgo being in control. It's just like, hey, if I'm finna put in this effort of doing things that you don't like, I need you to make that sacrifice as well. Now, if this is dealing with a friend, somebody has lied to you and manipulated you or tried to keep you blocked, all because the balance that you have with you in spirit is a building phenomenon. That's the best way to say it. Because when you get in hermit mode, you find ways how to find some type of resolution through any type of problem. You're a problem solver. That's what you do. And when majority of you are basically in isolation, you problem solve things to the meticulous point where you overanalyze, okay? Now, so with the King of Cups basically being right here, clarify with the four of Swords basically being in reverse. Yeah, somebody is mad, Virgo, and trying to keep you all up in so many type of activities, trying to keep your mind off the logical solution, logical situation that you need to find a foundation in. This is why you being optimistic, but you see for this new opportunity to take place, or this newness, you are manifesting to keep your mind sharp when it comes to seeing things more clearly about being in some type of illusion or being in some type of situation where somebody greed or controlling issue always take over. Now, Virgo, I feel like somebody may be using mirror magic. What is mirror magic? I'm glad you asked that. Now, I feel like some of you are mirroring. And what they're doing, they are trying to keep you in this situation where you're always in a rush. You always working. You always doing something. You always providing. It's like energy where something is never good enough. That's the best way to say it. Where it's, you know how you be around people where no matter what you do, somebody is never satisfied. Even though you can do the most satisfiable thing, but they ain't never satisfied. Yeah, we talking about this type. Now, not only narcissistic type of energy. Yeah, we do got a lot of narcs out there. Don't get it twisted, but we allow ourselves because we don't learn the cycles. That's one thing I can say about the situations with dealing narcissistic type of energy. But the more you start to see things being more in the clear, you start keeping your mind clear-headed. That's the best way to say it. You was no longer letting illusions where somebody was trying to manipulate your mind, that thinking that they was over here doing this and they doing that. Like, you've let go of all of that, Virgo, because you started to see the new starting points within yourself. The more you started to ground yourself, the more you started to take action in what did you want, things are starting to come in fruition. Now, the sad part about it, Virgo, it may not be the person that you wanted to come from, all because you had to learn how to balance and foundate your emotional standpoint. So I feel like the person or somebody that you may been dealing with, I feel like deep down they had an emotional it's a beautiful connection, don't get it twisted, but the emotional spirals that you have when you don't get things reciprocated, Virgo, it puts you in a very devious state. Now, at first it's cool, second time it's alright. Numerous times you trying to figure out a solution on how to make things work. That's when Virgo start going through thinking process of A through Z. Now after all of that, Virgo start letting go. Virgo start pulling back. Virgo start getting numb. Virgo start being numb while they starting to release, and then Virgo is out the door. Now don't get it twisted, because when a Virgo get to this point, it probably took about 6 to 9 months or even plus time for a Virgo get to this whole point. Now, not only that, so I am sensing emotionally, your emotions is getting ready to start a new starting point since you've been in isolation for so long, trying to overcome over a situation about the fears that you once faced, okay? Now, about getting out of the cold, getting out some type of low point. Now, Virgo, by you doing the work, this person don't like it now because they are running out of excuses, okay? The more you keeping your mind sharp, the more you looking at different perceptions of things, the more this person started to realize that all the past tactics that they once done is not working on an emotional level. So only last tactic that they have now to keep you in this challenging mindset is to play some type of action with some type of dispute or something to keep you stirred off. So this is when you had to start balancing out your emotions. Like you are no longer being inspired by things that are the same. Virgos like things to be different. Traditional, yes. Routine, absolutely. With a twist of something newness. Now if you really want to turn on a Virgo, oh gosh, I'm telling a Virgo secret. Y'all know it's been a while since I've done this. One, Virgos are sapiosexuals. I'm just gonna tell y'all that hands down, okay? What is a sapiosexual? Virgo loves people who know how to use their mind mentally. Okay? Now, whew, I told that secret. Now, not only that, but a Virgo, you got to watch out too, because Virgo's got the good side and the bad side. Now, Virgos like people that can help them grow and help be an act of service. But what Virgos don't like is somebody who feel like they do not need any help or need anyone. That would turn a Virgo off all day, because without a Virgo having an act of service of something to do for you to help you grow, that's not gonna go. But challenging enough, Virgo, you are starting to let go of responsibility dealing with people around you. You are starting to let go of the emotional baggage that you once carried, all because now you are no longer being codependent when it comes to somebody around you. You are starting to receive the recognition and the victory within yourself. However, with these disputes come in, the more it feels it's bad, Virgo. It's like the more the disputes come in, the more you start to get mad and start to see things in a different perspective, the more you start to push away and the more you start to elevate. Now, even though you are moving forward now, Virgo, again, the time and the cycle is complete for you to understand the lessons about going through adversities, poor partnerships, poor friendships, poor cycles without taking the time to see things clearly. Spirit again allowed you to let things go through because the judgment call that you made on this one by following them has opened up the doors to so many different opportunities, emotionally, spiritually, financially, which you are now getting out of the cold. You are getting out of being depressed. You are getting out of all these situations that once wasn't suitable for you. The hermit, the more you put yourself in isolation, the better off you became. And I promise you don't like being in isolation, but the cocoon is finally over with, okay? Now, oh gosh, spirit guys ain't in the universe. Spirit wants you to understand about toxic cycles, Virgo. This is why you had to pull back, and I feel like some of you created distance away from somebody who had you in toxic patterns, but you got closer to yourself as you started to see more about you. Now, this energy that made people mad is because you finally hit your breakthrough. When you start hitting your breakthrough, you start emotionally breaking through the generational curses from your past, for one. Two, you are breaking generational cycles, dealing with yourself from eons and eons, as some of y'all don't know, to each his own. And now, not only my bad, can y'all hear me now? How far did we get? Okay, now let's go back. I'll go back just for a split second. Now, the people that you've been dealing with, can y'all hear me now? I know y'all can hear me now. Okay. Now, the people that y'all been dealing with, again, no more toxic patterns that you are dealing with anymore. And this is making them emotionally a wreck. All the time that you was being in isolation and spirit putting you there, it's because they were trying to get you to get into a place where you can no longer be depressed about when people was not meeting your expectations or people not meeting the things that you need. Now, you hit a breakthrough. You broke your generational cycles for one. You broke the curses that people tried to put on you, like this little spell magic and stuff like that, trying to keep you in sorrow and keep you controlled and want to get their friends and talking about what they done to you and this, that, and the other. You done hit that breakthrough and you done broke through that. Now these people around you was upset, but they are upset without showing you. Now, here we go. The more you start being put in cycles, and the more you start getting mad about situations, and you hit that hermit mode, the more you start taking off the rose gold colored glasses of things that you didn't want to see, and now you are starting to see it freely and fully. Now, again, they didn't want to do the work, but they wanted you to do this work. Now, I remember some of y'all, I was telling y'all about doing the work. The reason why I said do the work, because it's something. Let me tell you what happens. Okay, I'm gonna say my logical side. You tell me if it makes sense. Logically, if you do the work, the things that people don't like, somebody else is gonna like it. Okay. Now, the person that you may want to like it may just be giving you the runaround. Let's say it like that, giving you the runaround, giving you something to do. Now, if things don't turn out with this, but look at all the things that you have overcome, don't you think Spirit will just turn around and using that person for a season just to help you get to where you need to be for this person to come into your life? Virgo, when you start pulling back and start releasing the fears that you have within yourself and just start being you again, start being that Virgo, people are not liking the outcome because it's like, Virgo, can you do this? Nope. Oh my gosh, Virgo done said no. Yeah, I told you no. I mean, no. And oh my, it's like Virgo, you going back to a spot where it's traditional, but it's a traditional power. And what I'm saying is, it's not being too cocky, it's not being too confident. It's just being you. It's just being the Virgo. And again, you had to go through this cocoon shell of this isolation because Spirit had to get you to understand, like, my child, you're not ready for this until I give it to you. And now, since you're ready for it, now I can give it to you. Some people are getting new love come in. Some people are getting a new soul tribe. Some of y'all are getting new friends. Some of y'all are about to replace some people that you don't want to replace, but God in the universe is finna replace them and bring people into something so beautiful for you. Okay, now spirit guys in the universe. What are the challenges for Virgo? I'm seeing right now, Virgo, you may be restless when it comes to this individual. You may be feeling like you are starting to become burnt out. You may feel like this, if you're in a relationship or whatever direction, it may have no direction for you to see any rewards going down the line, and you are scared to go through some type of consequence about going through a repetition cycle over again. Okay, now not only that, Virgo, I'm seeing right now the inner sources that you've been going through within yourself, how you've been letting spirit guiding you. It's been keeping you away from struggle. It is keeping you away from being exhausted by going through the same cycles over and over and over with people around you. The more you start to take off the rose colored glasses, the more you start to see how life is changing. The more you start to see what you need to do and how destiny is unfolding for you. Now, some of y'all are getting, when I say blessings, I'm talking about blessings like some of y'all about to get a lump sum of money. Some of y'all about to just be more in a more fruitful, happy, spiritual state. Even though when you go through your challenges, you're not gonna want to commit to somebody or have anything like that around you. If somebody's irresponsible, you're not gonna want that either. You don't want no bad energy, no negativity around you. And some of you are isolating yourself because again, things that was going on was a lot of disharmony to keep you misaligned from where you going at on your purpose because they didn't want you to work alone, or they don't want to be alone because they didn't want to do the work. Point blank, they didn't want to do the work. So what else do we got for Virgo? Now, make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. I love every single one of y'all, and I'm kind of glad the room is like this. Most people want their rooms to be a lot of people. I just love what we have because we don't have to worry about no problems or nothing like that. I say, man, namaste, spirit guys, and the universe. I feel like right now, Virgo, somebody is sad right now. Somebody's thinking about you. They're out in isolation, all and feeling sorry for the dishonesty that they probably brought up on you and some type of stern ways that they had. I feel like somebody's in regret for emotionally keeping you out alone like this. And it may be all due to work, or it may be all due to this trying to help everybody else make an emotional foundation around them besides you, Virgo. I feel like a lot of people around you see your worth and see your value, but Virgo, you about to turn. And when I say are you at your last end when it comes to somebody in some type of the relationship around you. Now, I'm not saying that you leaving, but I'm just saying that you don't you surrendered to trying to have something solved. So you're about to find yourself in some type of solution. Again, they wanted you to do the work. You've been doing the shadow work. You've been doing the healing work. Virgo, I'm proud of you. Because for you to do the work on your own, to now you starting to realize when you took out the rose gold colored glasses that people around you that you can't put them on a pedestal no more, and you start to remove yourself because this new energy that you carry, you are moving in action. You are very moving, and you are hard working at it. So with that basically being said, I love y'all. That's a beautiful reading, though. It's like y'all ain't Virgo. It's like you in your own little lane. It's like you're not trying to pop off your top. You just trying to do your job. You just trying to stay out the way. You just trying to do everything that you need to do for you to be a beautiful individual in your life. And now I am so proud of you. Like even if it comes to exes that you once dealt with, like you know how to deal with people. I am attracting my ideal job right now. I am attracting my ideal job right now. Ashe, man, namaste. I love y'all. I'm proud of you. Virgo, I don't feel the energy of anybody upset about anything anymore. I eat foods that nourish my body and give me energy. I eat foods that nourish my body and give me energy. Ashe, man, namaste. And let's get one more. I am worthy of a wonderful life. I am worthy of a wonderful life. Ashe, man, namaste. Now, if you want to get a personal reading, you can get at me, text me. We can make that happen. Just want to say I love you. Happy Mother's Day again to all the beautiful queens out there, all the beautiful mothers out there. Even if you watch your brother as a full time nanny, that is considered a mother in a parenting realm. So we just want to say, I just want to say, I don't know why we said we. I just want to say I love you. You keep being that beautiful person that you are. Keep praying, keep manifesting, keep being a positive individual. Do your affirmations. Make sure you budget your money the right way, Queens. Make sure you ain't out there trying to keep up with the Joneses. Keep up with yourself. Forget the Joneses. Why try to follow the last person last name when you create a legacy of your own? Okay, so peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. To the next time.